So,
Just zoom
so
out.
we're here looking at basically another one-sided
at-
fucking fight that Death Battle really
Look
wants
at
to
it.
do.
I mean, you know what? Death Battle is like the simple-minded child in the room is like, hey, this character can do this. Well, this character can also do this. Let's watch him fight. And I kind of do like that simple mindset because
But the thing
it's
with
funny.
that is that they try to have analyze and do all this shit and that and the other, but it's like unlike other versus match that is like there was like the Vegeta versus Boros match that I saw a while back. I was like, yeah, obviously Vegeta is way more powerful than Boros, but that's not the point. The point is like, let's see these two fights and make it entertaining. Death Battle be like, okay, so we're gonna go into like the power level bullshit and everything. I was like, okay, alright.
You better go on a motherfucking rant again.
But anyways, this Avatar Aang versus Aethor from Genshin Impact. And with the feature of Chorus Lander because like the trailer for the new Avatar series came out, and my god, it's just like I've seen people try to defend Korra even when this whole bullshit came out. Like, yeah, all of this shit is her fault because she doesn't know how to fucking listen to people.
Damn. You know what? Yeah.
Anyways,
a lot of people that get mad at was Avatar writers.
Anyways, let's get through this.
Why are they fighting?
Aang the Avatar versus Aether the Traveler.
I don't know.
Which journeyman will come out on top in this elemental battle?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony, united by a master of the elements, the Avatar.
This Avatar reincarnated as different people for centuries, all with their own struggles. And man, was that true for our boy Aang.
Not at first, of course, thanks to his master and guardian, Yatso.
As a cheeky little air nomad, Aang traveled the world causing shenanigans, all while learning to control the winds with airbending.
Based on the real-life martial art Bagua Zhang, airbending is the most spiritual of the four bending styles, focusing on evading and diverting attacks through circular motions. With even the smallest movement, Aang can create tornadoes, run like the wind, and block hypersonic explosions.
The perfect style for a twinkle-toed goofball like Aang. He even invented his own technique, the air scooter. How does he not fall off that thing?
Add in a glider staff for flight, and the sky was the limit. But you know how it goes. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Their
Are they
conquest
including
spread.
the
War
penguin shirting and koi surfing? I just fucking saw that. I love it. I love that. I'm sorry. Go continue.
was inevitable, and Aang was the only one who could save the world.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with all that, and being forcibly separated from Gyatso. He was just a kid, so he froze up. Like, literally, he accidentally froze himself in his adorable Sky Bison Appa for 100 years.
Until he was awakened by the Water Tribe siblings Katara and Sokka. Time wasn't kind to Aang's people, with no avatar to
Which, by the way, like, hold on, let me go ahead and back up.
Katara and Sokka. Time wasn't kind.
Like, everybody pointed this out, but there are a bunch of Fire Nation corpses in that room with Monk Gyatso. And if people, it's just like, he closed off that room and sucked the air out, which means that nobody was able to breathe, including himself. That is like the most gangster shit ever.
Yeah, I'm about to say, how late are you to this? Because I ain't gonna lie, when this first happened, it took a minute because they were like, "Hold up, Monkey Hato is by himself in this room. What's going on?" And then it was like, "Oh, he murked these boys."
I was a kid. I was more shocked. Like, well, not shocked. I was like, I guess seeing the whole corpse of Gyatso right there, like, that's sad. But then, like, a few years after I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. Well, I was rewatching the scene. I was like, wait, no, there are corpses. Oh no, that motherfucker took everybody out.
So I want people to understand. Forget that. to all of us with innocence in us, we didn't look at the bodies of the Fire Nation. We looked at Monkey Atso with the shining light because of how innocent and sad it was. We were like, damn, man. Dang. And then when we get older and we start looking at the bodies, the trail of blood, and all that, we started to get that bloodlust. And we realized, oh, yeah, the only reason why we notice it now is because we violent. We violent. We was like, what timing was Monkey Atso on? He was like, yeah, I'm on that demon time. Fuck peace. It's time for war. And that right there, oh yeah, he gonna be in the Avatar game. And it's gonna be a different story, people. Raise your hands if you want Monkey Atto in the Avatar game. Don't even ask that question on how you think he'll fight. Don't even ask that question. Don't even ask that question. I don't want to know. I don't even want to hear anyone tell me. I don't even want to think about it. I just want to see him in the game. Put him on the DLC season, DLC pack 4, DLC pack 5. I don't give a fuck. I'll wait. I want to see that man. I want to main that man. That right there is a trooper. Fuck a trooper. That is the Capitan. Capitan. Look at the bodies. Look at that. Ain't no burn mark on that motherfucker gay. There's a little bit of hole right there. And he said, fuck y'all. We out there. Nuke these motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I'm getting carried away. Go, continue. I'm sorry.
But to defeat Ozai, Aang needed one final element, something few avatars had bent before: energy bending.
Not the easiest thing to do, but Aang totally overwhelmed Ozai, severing the tyrant's connection to fire and stopping his invasion, all while keeping his no-kill run intact. The ultimate FU to this warlord's ideology.
Now that the Fire Nation had cooled off, Aang led a new era of peace with the United Republic of Nations, a place where all people could prosper, and where a new generation and a new avatar
who fucked it up for everybody, by the way.
God damn it, man. I just shut the fuck up and play the video. Come on, man. I knew this was gonna happen. The moment it happened, the moment it popped up, I'm like, oh, he's gonna fucking pause and say something. God damn it. Leave me the fuck alone. Come on, man. I'm enjoying my penguin sledding.
Got hitched with Katara. Take that, Zutara shippers.
I will end you.
For all his doubts, Aang fulfilled the Avatar's destiny and then some. And he did it in a way that was true to who he was.
Because before being the Avatar, or even an airbender, the greatest thing he could ever be was himself. All in a day's work for a free, fun-loving kid.
The battle is coming up thanks to this episode's sponsor, Draft.
Nah,
I ain't making no bits.
And they didn't even talk about the fucking movie or anything, so we're going off of like regular series scaling then. Ooh.
Of course, we're not going to talk about the movie. You know what the fuck happened? No.
I didn't even watch the movie.
They talking about the movie.
I haven't watched
it. But still, you know what happened. Just let that shit go.
Okay.
Astra Abasask. Welcome to Tevat, a mysterious land governed by godly archons that drew the eye of someone beyond the stars. Ether,
aka the Traveler, who escaped his dying world with his sister Lumine in search of the flowers that bloomed on their lost home, only to crash land awake into an apartment.
I don't feel right, because does that mean everyone actually chose Ether as their main pick?
Most likely, yeah.
Is that because I just realized both of them do the same thing technically. My bad. It's just the fact that he's the guy, and I do see.
Well, it's like Genshin, like in Genshin, like the developers said that Aether is canonically the one that we follow throughout the story.
Okay, I guess that maybe they see, yeah. And to be fair, he got that good fit.
The mine has like a dress and everything. All like, but Aether, he's got that shit on. And in the recent updates, I saw that he started wielding a gun. I'm like, there are guns in this world.
Hey, he got the gun. He got the bleed. I'm sorry. Let's get back to play. I'm sorry.
All right, let's see. Age 1000. This motherfucker's old too.
Apocalypse and get cubed by this jerk.
Separated from his sister, Ether awoke again in a new, less apocalyptic age and fished up his own pathetic pet pixie, Paimon.
Yeah, she makes for good emergency food. With his new guide, Traveler, traveled to the windy country of Mondstadt to find his link to the past, but got a Breath of the Wild glider instead.
And his first element, Animo, letting him make air slashes, tornadoes, and of course,
Windblade! But guess what? Traveler wasn't the only one with a power like this. Tevat was full of blessed people wielding these relic things called visions.
vision bearers can imbue their weapons and bodies with elemental power, summon items, and use a special, vision to perceive the elements around them.
Normally, they're limited to a single element, but Traveler is just built different. Through Paimon's guidance, he began collecting elements from mysterious statues across Tevat. No vision relic needed for him.
Each nation had a new culture, a new element, a new crisis.
And new character banners. When asked to play a sleuth for a murder case in Liyue, Traveler wasn't interested. A corpse couldn't tell him where his sis was, but he was roped in anyway and got the Geo ability to form rock constructs and eruptions of Earth.
When Ether ventured to Inazuma, he didn't care about its war with the Vision Bearers and their Archon either, until he saw the suffering caused by its tyrannical rule, and joined the resistance with Electro abilities, fighting the powers that be using electric buzzsaws, thunder blades, and lightning.
He even learned to
I'm going to be real honest. I stopped playing Genshin after the Earth event. Because it's like, there was like one character on there that I saved up all of my resources to try and get, and it was his banner. It was like a spear-wielding demon mask guy. And I try as I might, I used all of my resources to try and get him, and I still did not get him. It pissed me off so bad that I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not playing this game anymore.
Want to know what that means? Want to know what they would call you for that?
What?
Well, there's two things that would call you. Some Genshin people would call you a coward, and I think those guys are the weird ones. But the rest of the Genshin guys would be like, you escaped. You did good. You did good. Enjoy freedom, brother.
Because it's like, ain't no fucking way that I actually used, like, I had, like, a bunch, like, actual, like, multiple 10 pulls saved, and it didn't even let me. I got fucking Gene instead of that spear-wielding Oni mask guy. I'm like, why the fuck did you give me Gene? It wasn't even her banner!
Hey, she dead, bro. She there.
And it's just like, oh, you hear, like, when I first saw, like, that 5-star glow, and like, oh, awesome, I finally got it. It was Gene. I'm like, you have to understand the amount of silent rage that I had in that moment. The game literally giving me the middle fucking finger. And I was like, okay. All right.
Oh, you can hold yourself. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. There's a guy $6,000 in the hole still. I don't feel bad for him.
That's why I like Neverness to Everness, because at the very least, it's not a 50-50 system. You see how much you need to pull, and then there's like a soft pity and a hard pity. Where you like...
I ain't gonna lie. I will say this. I believe NTE is a bit more difficult on those rolls. Because it's not a 50-50. But I think there's a lower chance because you got to land on a specific spot. But it says, hey, we got gold chests around you. And that's the only thing that makes it feel better. It was like, oh.
I will say this in Neverness to Everness. I did land on a gold chest for Shinko. I thought I got her because it had like the character banner. It was an A-class character. I'm like, God damn it, I don't need Mint anymore. I already have a bunch of her.
And that's the beauty of Neverness to Everness.
Whatever. I still got my girl Hathor.
Dodge lightning. Other Electro users, like my wife Lisa, can conjure storms. No shock when my adopted daughter Lee made explosions that raised mountains. Traveler met all kinds of people like this.
This fucker. I tried to get him.
God damn it, man. I had a feeling it was him. Yeah, keep him moving. You're never going to get him now.
I know. And he was so cool, too, when I played him with a mission. I will say, if I did end up getting him, I probably would have played Genshin till this day, but I think that was a sign from God. It's like, yeah, you're good. You're good off of that. You don't need to play anymore.
That was a sign from God to God saying, yeah, you're not worthy of this game. Move along. That could have been the sign. They could have been like, get off my game. don't want you here.
I don't want you or your fuck ass money.
You're like, damn, fuck I do. Now you failed. I was like, oh, nah, come on.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, keep playing. We prolonged the video.
Yeah, Tibet has its own laws, Boomstick. Many twinks being one of them. Maybe 2 or 3 of them, actually.
Ringmaster.
Shut up, Wiz. This guy's been playing Genshin since launch.
I know everything there is to know about the Genshin meta. Either can mix elements for different reactions. Basically, big elemental combinations. Geo crystallizes materials into special barriers. Electro mixed with water stuns foes. Animo spreads elements around in swirls of destruction.
Where Aang loses,
Like how I combine beer.
What?
I think this is where Aang loses already because this is a little. This is already a little much. I forgot about.
They didn't even get to like the fucking calculation what Aether is capable of doing.
I don't even think we need the calculations because the fact is, like, bro, I just realized this man has elemental combination abilities added on that they're adding in. I'm like,
yeah, I was like,
shit.
God, okay.
Like, he gets a free barrier off of the fucking earth. I'm like, hey man, I don't know if this is a fair fight. This don't seem fair at all. I love the advertising.
Now, unless they also give Aang the ability to do that, which he's never done in a series, but let's hypothetically say that they do. He might be able to stand a chance. He might.
I'm not even going to quote that because Aang doesn't have. Aang only has the 4, and this man has something called Dendro. So it's like, the fuck do you want with that? And then this guy also has like, how does Aang control? Like, does Aang get the Earth side or the Dendro side when he controls the Earth? So I'm confused here.
I don't know.
It can control vines. I know that.
God, let's just continue.
And gunpowder.
Exactly, Boomstick. Using Dendro, Traveler can form plant life that, when mixed with water and lightning, makes homing beams. Yeah, run from that.
Oh my god.
Thinking and artifact farming, you can combine anything in Genshin.
Don't bring the artifacts into this. There's a broken set there you build on Aang, man. Don't bring the artifacts. I remember. Yeah. You bringing sets to the Amazon? My boy's gonna look like a fucking Neanderthal. That's not right. Leave the sets out of this. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
Oh my god. The only way I think Aang could stand a chance is he'd be like redirects his attacks because Aether can't redirect elemental abilities, but Aang could. No. So hypothetically, that might be him able to survive.
What you just said, I'm pretty sure there's a slow-mo, and then I think there is also still a redirect in Genshin.
I'm just talking out of my ass, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to make Aang survive this shit.
Like they calling out the sets and then the combination.
They didn't need to do that.
Happen. They didn't need to bring out the sets because I'm like, hey, them sets boost my shit because it gives me extra crit. And then sometimes, I think there was one, I forgot what it did. I just know when an element combined, I did big chunks of damage. And it's like, yo, that's cool.
My favorite.
That's besides the point. Aang's going to look like a fucking Neanderthal. While this man over here has, I got my gold chain that gives me +2 health. I'm like, I mean, not +2, +2 strength. And then I'm going to have this that ups my flame. I'm like, hold on. Aang's going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm over here doing karate. I'm over here doing kung fu. What the fuck? What the fuck you mean a chain is giving you this? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Like, fuck wrong with you? This increases my defense. It's my gold anklet. Like, what are you doing? I'm sorry. Go ahead, play. I'm sorry.
Go lose another 50-50, you whale.
I'll show you a whale. Lap next time you're not looking.
In Sumeru, Traveler later beats Scaramouche, an edgy catboy with multiple elements at his fingertips, all in a time loop that got repeated 168 times.
Speaking of time, Aether had control of more than just his own future. Tevet's fate fundamentally changed in ways small and grand, all through his unending willpower.
Because the Traveler was a descender, someone unbound by the land's destiny. Even this big tree that records all of the world's events had no idea he existed.
Like when he helped defy the judgment of a biblical flood in Fontaine, where he mastered Hydro for his best Cuphead impression with water bullets.
Heck, a dinosaur chose not to blow up the world just because Paimon and Traveler befriended it. If that wasn't cool enough, Traveler can, unrelated, turn into a dinosaur. Hell yeah! Yo, look at him. Wonder if I could get a dinosaur on my Genshin team.
Through these legally distinct Pokemon, Ether can fly, dig through the earth, or
I'm sorry, they just put Power World into fucking Genshin?
I mean, to be fair, they were kind of already there when the story was. I don't know if they were there before Power. I forgot the timing. I did forget the time, but they were technically there already. They were technically already there. I just all the stuff you could do. I didn't really point itself out in my head. Wuthering Waves, I think, did it first. Someone correct me.
Oh my god, okay.
charge foes like a Jurassic bull. He traveled across the land, searching far and wide, and finally stopped swinging that one-star dull blade.
Instead, picking up the prototype Rancor, which he wields like a beast thanks to the Swordmaster Skirk, and several straight days of training. What a grind set! Still, Traveler Sist kept eluding him, choosing to hang in the shadows with these Gluminati folk.
Like, that's also one thing I don't get about it, like these types of gacha games where it's like, oh, I'm trying to find like a certain person. It's like, why? I am over here trying to get out of this fuck ass planet. Why are you with these people? God damn it! You know where I am.
Now, hold on. I think there's only 2 gachas that do this. You can't just say these gachas. Like you're starting to sound gacha racist. Leave that alone, man. I've got to call you out. It's not healthy for you to be racist at these times.
You of all people telling me this shit, even though I know damn well who you were when you played Rainbow Six Siege back in the day.
They ain't no word. I'm still him. I don't give a damn. Call of Duty. I'm there. Rainbow. I'm. Oh, hold up. Calm down. Calm down. Hey, almost lost myself there. You almost caught me. I see what you're doing. He tried to put me down. No sir. No sir. You better play that video. He tried to get me.
Wind blade.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Alright, Aang, I'm rooting for you.
2 elements?
It's not looking good.
Cute!
Oh.
Oh god, it's not looking too good right now. No, oh god.
What's going on?
There's the combo.
Treasure hunting for 2 minutes now. Everything is going
Cool glider. Can it do this?
Damn, man. That's a headshot. Okay, alright.
At least they ain't call out a set. At least they ain't call out, oh yeah, here's my angler that does this to me.
No one fights alone.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh no!
All right. Falcon.
Come on, 10,000 years of experience. Come on!
For those who came before, and those who will follow. I am Avatar Aang, the last airbender.
Ooh.
Take this!
Yeah, okay. Is that technically an element he doesn't have?
I think so.
Shallows. Through infinite dusks and dawns!
Ah, damn it.
Oh my god!
Way to go, Traveler! But does this mean no treasure?
Ah, man.
That
He got overcharged. That's some bullshit. You used the overcharged ability with fire and lightning to stun lock him. That's a cheap
I'm about to
move.
say, I don't think he. Does that count on him not having that element? I don't understand.
He tried to redirect, like you see that he tried to redirect the lightning, but I guess the fire and lightning overcharged him and shit, and he got stun locked. I don't fucking know. And I feel like he would have been able to like deflect that fire, like redirect it somewhere else, but because he was stun locked, he couldn't do shit.
Aang, the way he died, it hurts a bit. My stomach hurts.
Man,
You could continue.
And
I
potatoes are done.
want to say fuck
What a
their
miss.
explanation, but let's see.
This was an interesting pairing, so let's break this down by power, experience, speed, and elements.
First up, power. Aang and Traveler could both change the terrain of entire cities, and were way stronger than characters that can break mountains. But at their peak, they're both tearing up islands.
Aang's avatar state made him on par with Kyoshi, who created and moved the island of Kyoshi. Similarly, Night Soul's blessing let Ether contend with Archon-level foes like the Raiden Shogun, who split Yashiori Island in two.
With an attack that even Vision Bearers weaker than Traveler can block. So he's definitely on that level.
Kyoshi Island is over 6 miles wide and long. Kyoshi moved the island 17 miles offshore in 2 seconds, so we have everything we need to calculate the amount of kinetic energy this would require.
Turns out it's basically the same as cutting through Yashiori Island, about 3,000 gigatons of TNT. So their power is tied up.
huh? I didn't know they would be that close. All right. At least he didn't pull out the sets bullshit because, yeah. Oh god.
Probably had that shit on.
Means
Probably had
comparing their
it.
experience is crucial.
Ether's mastered more elements than Aang, but the Avatar state gave Aang centuries of knowledge.
With the memories and abilities of past avatars, Aang's kit was so extensive in a way Ether had no real answer for.
Not to mention, Aang's training was more focused. Traveler is skilled, sure, but his training was mostly just a means to finding his sister, while Aang's journey was all about mastering elements to combat other elements.
Experience narrowly goes to Aang. However, another important factor to consider is speed.
In terms of mobility, both could roughly match the other. If Traveler was immobilized with earthbending, he could just dig his way out as a dinosaur.
And Aang's airbending and glider meant he could easily counter Ether if he took flight.
But in terms of raw reaction speed, Traveler had it in the bag. Aang bending away lightning is crazy fast, but Traveler could dodge lightning much earlier in his journey, and now he can block that lightspeed Kuvaki laser.
While lightning can move over 200,000 miles per hour, a beam of light can move 186,000 miles per second.
Over 3,000 times faster than Aang. Traveler takes speed by a landslide.
So this all came down to the elements. who could turn the forces of nature against the other.
At first, I actually thought this was Aang's dub.
Aether's elemental control is remarkable, but most of his attacks are projectiles, spires, and very specific implements that Aang has bent away in the past. Aether has never shown the precision or creative flexibility that we've seen with Aang's bending.
But throw in the combos of elemental reactions and the script flips. Traveler.
See? Yeah, that's the only reason why he fucking won. Some bullshit.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck? As soon as I saw it, I was like, damn, I don't know if Aang can do it too. He'd be like, ooh, I want to try that. And then he fucking tries it and it's like, damn, it ain't work. I'm like, how the fuck is that work?
Well, and then again, Aang never bent, like, he never lightning bend like a firebender, so he would be able to do an overcharge ability. But either way, it's like, with like, in like Genshin, fire and lightning are two separate elements, while in Avatar, it's like firebenders can like concentrate their chi to create lightning to do that.
Hold on, at that time, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Azula was like having a lightning bender was very rare.
Yeah, at that time, it was like basically.
So Aang wasn't getting shit.
Yeah,
like,
he was not gonna learn. But either way, even if he did, like, firebenders can only bend lightning or fire. They can't bend them both to combine.
Mm-hmm.
So he was kind of fucked.
I thought they could bend them. I don't remember.
It's not just his elements, but also Aang's in ways that Aang could not. Bending was Aang's greatest strength, but also, against Traveler, a weakness.
Because Aang usually had one or more elements around him, it gave Aether an easy access point through these combinations.
God, okay. No, that sucks.
Here's some hydro and some. Hold on. Wait, so he killed him with the literal combo at the end. All because what?
At least he did overpower. He literally had to like, oh, wait a minute. He's having all these elements with him. Lightning. I was like, damn it!
Which one should I use on you? I wonder. Should I create a barrier and then stun you, or should I send missiles out at you? Which one? Because I ain't gonna lie, that's what I call options. Like literally, that's 4 options right there.
When Aang used fire, Aether could use lightning to catch him in an overload. If Aang used water, Traveler's electrocharge could paralyze him, and so on.
This isn't just a gameplay thing.
That paralyzed lasted
Characters
longer
like
than
the lovely Lisa canonically say this is how the elements work.
And unlike Aang, Aether has fought multiple people who can use multiple elements. The longer the fight went on, the more Aether would trip Aang up with these combinations, some of which Aang could not bend.
Aang could redirect lightning, sure, but what about electro buzzsaws, or an electrified tornado, or dendroblasts of pure plant energy?
The Kavaki shield especially gave Aether a strong defense to fall back on. Since it was made of pure light, Aang had no way to remove it outside of brute force.
By comparison, Aang's wind barrier wouldn't block Traveler's elements. It would actually merge with them and create more combos that would target Aang himself. Not a great situation to be in.
And since Aether's powers came from external earthly sources, like those statues, Aang could not depower him with energy bending, even if he theoretically overcame Aether's willpower.
Willpower that is strong enough to alter the fate of the entire world. Sorry, Aang, but elements goes to the Traveler, cinching his victory. Either way you cut it, he was in his element.
The winner is the Traveler, Aether.
Okay, so at least it wasn't as one-sided as we thought. It was just that Aether was
that's one-sided than a bitch.
Not like he overpowered Aang. He just had more in his bag than what Aang was like used to.
The biggest thing that threw it off was the fucking combos. And I'm like, bro, let Aang do it. Let Aang do it. Come on. Like, I know. Like, come on. Just let him do it. Just let him do it. If Aang just turned into a full sniper at that point and just lobbed shit at him, I think he would have been okay. Because the trail back to him was fucked. I was like, God damn it. God damn it. Oh, we all wanted Aang to win that. Well, not all. Not all. But what's the little robot about to say?
I'm ready for my cameo. Oh.
Next time on Death Battle.
Wait a minute.
Wait, that's a Bionicle.
Big
versus
brick
Lego?
And like
Bionicle versus Lego is crazy. I want
Ninjago,
that.
Ninjago. Who in Ninjago?
Subscribe and
Kai versus Toa. Toa's gonna beat Kai's ass.
Well, I hate to say this. Kai had a longer running series than
Fuck
Toa.
no, you're right. God damn it.
Like, so I'm not gonna lie. As tough as Toa is, I don't know if he'll actually win. This could be the thing that brings Bionicle back. I need everybody to watch this one, please. We need that back. We need that bump.
I remember like back in the day when we had like these like I had like the old style fire Bionicle. I forgot what that series was called. It had like a golden mask guy. It had like a guy with a fire sword.
Hold your Bionicle love, because I actually do want to talk about this later.
Yeah. Okay. So once this come out, I'm gonna go in deep with Bionicles, man. But that's the end of this. I was rooting for Aang, but
yeah, we all were. I need everyone to watch this Ninjago versus Bionicle, because if we can bring Bionicle back, that would probably make history for me. Oh my god, the children need something new. We need that Bionicle. We need it. Lego, just take it over, please. Do something, please.
The lore of, like, I'm just gonna say this for the video, is the lore in Bionicle goes fucking crazy. But I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save what I want to save for that video. Cause goddamn.